England may have won 4-2, but this was far from a perfect performance. In fact, for large parts of the first half, Croatia looked capable of causing a major upset. While the final score suggests England dominated, the reality is that Croatia exposed several weaknesses that stronger teams will definitely try to exploit later in the tournament. The match started brilliantly for England as Harry Kane gave his side an early advantage. But instead of taking complete control, England became passive. Their pressing lacked intensity, the defensive line looked uncomfortable, and Croatia started finding space between the lines. Croatia's midfield, led by their experienced players, moved the ball confidently and forced England into mistakes. Before long, Croatia found a way back into the game and showed they were not intimidated by one of the tournament favorites. One of England's biggest problems was their defensive structure. Whenever possession was lost, Croatia managed to attack quickly and directly. The gaps between midfield and defense were simply too large. Croatia scored twice and could have caused even more damage if they had been more clinical in front of goal. Even after winning 4-2, England's defensive display will be a concern for manager Thomas Tuchel. The turning point came immediately after halftime. England came out with a completely different mentality. Jude Bellingham produced a brilliant goal just moments into the second half, and from that point onward, the momentum shifted entirely. His energy, aggression, and ability to drive forward transformed England's attack. Croatia suddenly struggled to cope with the pace and intensity. Harry Kane once again proved why he remains one of the world's best strikers. He scored twice, constantly linked play, and provided leadership when his team needed it most. His performance moved him level with England's World Cup scoring record and further strengthened his legacy on the international stage. Another player who deserves huge credit is Jude Bellingham. Every time England needed something special, he stepped up. His movement between the lines, his confidence on the ball, and his ability to carry possession forward gave Croatia endless problems. He looked like a player capable of carrying England deep into this tournament. Marcus Rashford's late goal finally killed the game. By that stage, Croatia had pushed forward looking for another equalizer, and England punished them with a fast attacking move. It was the perfect example of how dangerous England can be when they play with freedom and confidence. The biggest lesson from this match is simple. England's attack looks good enough to beat almost anyone. Kane, Bellingham, Rashford, and the supporting cast have incredible quality. But if the defense continues making the same mistakes, stronger opponents could punish them far more severely. Croatia exposed those weaknesses, and future rivals will certainly be paying attention. In the end, England deserved the victory because they created more chances and showed much greater quality in the second half. However, the 4-2 scoreline shouldn't hide the fact that there is still plenty of work to do if they truly want to lift the World Cup trophy.